Hi, everyone. It's your time. We're back.
We're back.
My name is Vicki, and
I'm Donna, and it's your time. And today it's your time to meet with Tatiana, who has many wonderful things to tell us about today. There she is. Hey, Tatiana. And she has a wonderful journey. So let's get started. Just describe your spiritual journey.
Okay, so I was kind of always interested in esoteric, and I always wanted to have my own business. Something, I didn't want to work for somebody. I wanted to do my own.
oh,
Uh,
the dream.
Yes.
The dream.
Yes.
so I was on my spiritual path, and like many others, I had no idea what to do, what can I do, what could be my occupation, which way to go. So, and at some point, I had an Akashic reading, Akashic Records reading session with Irina Grandler, who later became my teacher.
And I'm sorry,
So,
what was your name again?
Irina Grandler.
Okay.
It's Russian speaking
Okay.
person. so so at that session I learned that my soul's vibrational energy is balance and harmony. She told me to always ask myself a question when choosing my path: will this help to create balance and harmony, and in my life and a life of others? So, and if the answer is yes, then this is way to go. So I I also learned that I am a star seed, and my star system is of origin is Sirius. She actually gave me a lot of information during this consultation, and I learned about the state of my chakras and blockages. Some of them were acquired in this current lifetime. Some were brought over from past lives. And, and also at that moment of my life, I had some issues in my relationship to my son. So I asked her, it was in the end of the session, and she quickly checked and told me that my son is also a starseed from the star system of Nihal, and he has very few incarnations on Earth. So those souls came to the Earth as volunteers to help us with the ascension process. But they have a very hard time on Earth because of its density and intense emotions like hatred, anger, violence, etc.
Mhm.
And it's very hard for them to adjust to the Earth school. It's tough school.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
So like in comparison, some old souls who have had thousands of incarnations on Earth, they are like old timers. They know their way around.
Yeah.
And those star seeds who just came, who are very new to Earth, they are like newborn babies in a way. Even though they are advanced, high frequency souls, and they are like not new souls, they're just
Mhm.
new to Earth. And some of them have trouble fully integrating into the physical body. And in our society, they sometimes, well, they are called autists. Some of them are better, had better integration, and some of them are not. And you probably heard about this.
Mhm.
So in 1990s, Lee Carroll, who channels Cryon, wrote a book called Indigo Children, about Indigo Children. I later read that book, and it just describes my son like to the point.
Oh,
So my teacher also mentioned that EMF balancing technique sessions work well for those children. So, and after this consultation, everything kind of clicked together for me. So my energy, soul's energy is balance and harmony, and the fact that EMF balancing session can help my son. It's kind of where like a pieces of the puzzle. So I decided to
It's nice
become,
that it brought you together. Like you
yeah,
can help him and he can help you.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I decided to become an EMF balancing technique practitioner. I was also very impressed with Akashic records and wanted to learn more about them. So I took Irina's classes and got certificates and 3 levels of Akashic
well, that's
records
interesting.
reading. And well, I also did a lot of healing on the way. And so I took Anne Stacker programs like Soul Convergence and Gift Activation program. And then it led me to take Michael Sheridan's channeling course. So this is my story of my journey.
Oh wow. And whose channeling course was it?
Michael Sheridan.
Ah, okay. I didn't know he had a course. I thought he just
Yeah,
did dreams.
I took that course also.
Oh, you did.
Yes, I did.
And that's when you
I,
decided you didn't want to be a channel? Oh.
that was pretty much it. It's like I went through the course, everything was fine, and all of a sudden, well, now you get to practice. Like that's when I disappeared off the radar. So I'm not talking to people.
So, well, Tatiana, how long did all of this take? How many years was it that this journey took?
So, well, I was taking different courses before this story, I would say.
Ah,
So, but like, I started to take courses in 2018, and then I had this session in 2022. So, and this is like three years journey.
right, right. Well,
So
that could be worse. 2018 seems to be a year that a lot of people decided or
yeah.
were turned to more spiritual things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So can you explain a little bit about what EMF is? Because I don't really know.
Oh yes, we are working with a structure. It's called Universal Calibration Lattice. It's our part of our energy anatomy,
Okay.
like um, so we have center above, which is 24 inches above our head, and center below, 24 inches below our head. So, and like from this center above, in the middle, like through the middle of our body, is the column of light and energy. We all know about it's our essence. Our so, and from this center, it's like outer perimeter creates long informational fibers create this perimeter. So so it's like kind of look at like a candy, wrapped candy.
Okay.
So from the center above. So, and on this column of light and energy, central, our core energy, there's of course our chakras.
Right.
So during the sessions, we calibrate this lattice, this structure. So it's helping our health, it's helping our emotional condition, it's helping to release some limitation like karmic blockages and stuff that also sits in our the central no, I mean not, this is not true. They sit in our backbone, spine, in our spine, between the vertebrae.
The
so
yeah, gotcha.
yeah. So and it's like our personal transformer. The better our structure to calibrate it and balance, the more energy, like cosmic energy, we can hold and use. Because like if our, it's not balanced, first of all, you probably know our chakras can be like out of balance. They can be shrink, shrunk, and they be like not aligned with our center. They would be. So during the session, we kind of align the chakras, and when it's not balanced, our energy, just goes
zigzag or
wobbly. It's like wobbly, scattered. Yeah.
Yeah, it can, but so like if we got sick, got disease, instead of our energy like going to the point and do the work, it's we spend energy trying to hold that balance. So that's very interesting.
No, that makes sense. So what do you do to straighten that out? Because like some people use Reiki, I use, shamanic practices. People use tuning forks, there's all different tapping. People do tapping,
Yes.
How do you do that?
I do sessions, and I forgot to mention that the originator of this technique is Peggy Phoenix Dubrow. She is an American, and she was getting this information for 15 years. She was channeling, of course, but she probably didn't know about that at that point. Right. So she saw some, pieces and bits, and so she was collecting information for 15 years before she organized it into a technique. She was actually a part of Cryon's team. She was going with Lee Carroll to seminars. She was part of his team like for 22 years. And Cryon talks about her in Korean book. I don't remember which one, but there's like a whole chapter given to her that she described this technique and method. And so we do sessions, and total session, there's 12 sessions, but they like grouped in fours. So first four is for like foundational sessions, like to like foundational balancing.
Right.
The next four is a practice of mastery. So it's more if people wants to, get more advanced alignment, balancing. And the last four is we are working with our higher aspects. And first four, of course, we are using the most because they're, for all people. They're good for all people. Not everybody wants to be, practice mastery, but everybody wants to be healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
We all want to be aligned.
That's right.
Yeah. So it used to be that before COVID, all sessions were in person. So a client would lay down on a massage table, and we like working around, doing movements and sometimes placing hands on the body and stay intense. So there's like, we are talking through the session. We like when we do clear another chakras, we talk about this, and then like we kind of guiding a person through the session. So a session is 45 minutes. And of course, when COVID came, it was impossible to do in-person sessions. So Peggy people started to use Zoom, and Peggy started to do online sessions. It's like in Zoom, like I'm talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
And turned out that they work perfectly well, exactly the same way. And I mean, there's no difference if you're working with person online or with a hologram. And
It's all energy.
yeah,
and
yes,
energy is timeless and spaceless. So yeah,
yes.
that's great. So
Yeah.
you're channeling, or you're intuiting what is wrong in the body, or you channeling somebody, some entity telling you where to put your hands, or
No, it's all like has a structure, exact structure. We like follow the steps.
Oh, okay.
Certain
like
steps.
Reiki, or okay.
So like all sessions are exactly the same. And actually, when I finished, but I got certificate, I got a printout of Crayon's channeled message for practitioners, where he's saying that you should not change anything in this process, because teacher Peggy, he calls her teacher Peggy. Teacher Peggy, spent a lot of time like tuned into this, and it works like a laser beam when you do it. And when you start, your own stuff, it's just dilute the strength of energy, and people will not get what they would get otherwise. So they stressed that every session, like in any place on the globe, should be like exactly the same.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And
But
it
sounds like she channeled it over, like I'm going through that with some things. Yeah. And a lot of people channel their way, their modality. And if you change it, I understand it dilutes it. I hear you. Yeah.
So it's very structured, and there's a reason why it is the way it is.
Yes. Yeah. But we can feel energy, like I have like I feel my energy. I mean, not my energy. Feel the energy with my hands. So we can. I can tell like how does it feel in the beginning of the session, which centers are needed more clearing, and like which chakras needed more balancing. But we don't get information on conscious level. Like we don't aim anything. Like, okay, let's work with this session. So it's inner wisdom of a person who get in the session decides where to forward, where to put this energy.
So you have developed like a feeling in your hands that you can actually feel their energy. So was that something that developed over time, or did you always have that?
I might always had it, but I was not paying attention.
Right.
So
that happens.
yeah. And then when I started to do balancing, it was getting more and more,
Right. The more you do it, the easier it becomes for you too.
Yeah.
And you can feel it faster. And when I started channeling, it was hard at first, and now I have new things that are coming in that are reminding me how hard it was. But now with the celestial helpers, they come right in, and yep, right now they're like right there. It happens just like that, but it takes practice, doesn't it, Vicki?
Yes. Yeah.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
So.
We are evolving too, our abilities are evolving. Like level, when I just started, I was not channeling. I didn't know how to channel. I was just, feeling with my hands. But now I like more attuned.
Yeah, things are like waking up in you, and you're paying closer attention, and things are coming through more and easily, probably.
Well, and the energies that are coming are making everyone feel everything more and faster than before, and like something that someone took 5 years to do 10 years ago now can take 5 minutes. Carrie Kay said something like that. I was like, true, so true. So this is really I had not heard of, I mean, I've heard of Cryon and I knew Peggy, but I didn't know this is what she did. I had no idea. So this is good. This is something new. This is good. So how can people connect with you? And we need to have you send us the link or whatever so we can put it in the
Yes. Well, I am in process of building up my website. But I got Tidy Call account just recently. So
or just an email address even.
Oh yeah, email.
Yeah.
Yes.
We start small here.
Yeah,
We
yes.
start small.
it's not,
I'm
no
just
special.
in the beginning.
Yeah, we all are.
That's why we wanted to talk to you, because we're all just in the, well, some are further along than others,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's good. And we want to get the word out that, everyone, and someone who has never heard of this, like me, may want to look more into it, but also there may be someone out there who's feeling that there's something different. Everybody's talking about this or that, and that doesn't appeal to me. But as soon as you start talking about yours, that may make them say, "Oh, that's what I want to do." So this is great.
Yeah.
Yes. So so just send us the email address and we'll put it in there. And I'm so glad that we could talk to you today. And that opened my eyes a little bit. I didn't know. I thought Cryon was just a channeler and that was it. I didn't, you don't think of behind the scenes. Like with us, it's just Vicki and I. There's nothing behind the scenes.
So actually Crayon was one of the first ones to bring in the EMF in relationship to helping the Indigo children also. Is that like what I get?
Yeah, in his book, I think it's in the end, he has those children tell their stories who
Okay.
are already kind of, get older, and maybe when they can actually tell their story. So there was a story of one boy, young man, and he said that those sessions really help him to kind of balance and maybe do not feel so pulled up by emotions and just aligned and gets balanced.
So if there are other mothers or fathers out there who feel like they would need help with their children, they could contact you and try and book a session and see if you might be able to help with that.
Yes.
Because I know, so many parents don't know where to go.
Yes, especially those parents who have indigo children, because like me, parents don't know what to do. Like when my son was born, I couldn't understand like what's going on. Like nothing worked. All my parenting skills
Yeah.
were not working. Like nothing worked.
Well,
and I just couldn't understand like what to do with this child, because he was so not like other kids.
right. Well, so this is another way to try and help. So that is great. I love when that happens, when there's a doorway for people to walk through if they would like.
Yeah.
That's so great. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing and for being with us today to explain this. And everyone that's watching, we'll put her email address in the comments, and you could definitely contact Tatiana for a session. It sounds really interesting and wonderful.
And very helpful.
Very helpful.
I am so pleased that you shared your story with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.